I'm testing a high-end foundation, the GloryB-TV Aqua foundation, on my 62-year-old face. Hi, I'm GloryB, and this is GloryB-TV, a lifestyle channel for mature women who want to look fabulous, feel amazing, and age gracefully. Well, I have a playlist of foundations, trying different ones, and I was contacted by Dermstore because I decided to do this because they offered a wonderful discount for my viewers, 15% off. So I said, you know what, rather than try skincare, which you can get 15% off of tons of products that they sell on skincare, I thought I want to try foundations. So one that I chose was a GloryB-TV Aqua foundation. And actually what I did first was I got some samples of different colors, because you know, if you can't test this out, you don't want to just go purchase a foundation and have the color be wrong. So I just didn't want to go through all that with the returns and everything. So first I have some clips where I have 5 colors, and we're going to go through, I swatch them on my face, and I also swatch them on my arm. This way you can get an idea of what they look like. You can also go to GloryB-TV, specifically to their website, and order some samples and try that on your own if you want, because it is hard to find it in a local store. So yeah, I ended up choosing, I was torn between the 002 and the 013. I ended up getting the 013, but let's see first the swatching, and then I'll show you how it applies on my face, and then we'll check it out later in the day and see how it holds up. So I'm going to try them on the side of my face here. It's 002. This is 012. Oh, that's really light, right? 013. 113. That's really whitish, yellowish. 213. All right, so I couldn't get the 002 color, and so I got the 013 because they were so close, and testing them even side by side off camera when I had the samples, I did 1/2 of my face in 002 and 1/2 in 013, and they were pretty much the same. Now I've already used my under eye corrector, and this is in a pump bottle, which is super nice. I don't know that I need to shake it, but anyway, I'll put some, I haven't used this at all. So this is a first, and we'll do 1 pump and then just see how it goes, if I need more or not. So if you've seen my other foundation videos, you've noticed that I like to smear it around my face a bit first. I think I want a little bit more, but you know, when I tried the foundation from the samples, it did really well with a beauty blender sponge, and it did really well with a brush. So what I like is that the coverage is really nice. So I'm going to use my 10X mirror and just pat it in with a slightly damp beauty blender sponge. I don't like it to be really wet. This is still a little bit damp from when I washed it yesterday, rolled it in a towel, and just put it away and let it air dry a little bit. Okay, so looking up close, yeah, this foundation does really well with a sponge. but I only like to do the sponge a little bit, and then I like to take, I love this brush. It's an e.l.f. brush, and I call it the stipple brush, but I'll link it in the description box below. All right, I'm just going to use a regular mirror for this at first. I just go lightly around my eyes because I've put that nice corrector on underneath for my tear troughs and do kind of the edges. I like how this color blends really well. My face is so white in the summer because, you know, I do my sunscreen every morning. I also put it on my neck, but my neck gets a lot more sun, and of course my chest does, because I've totally ignored the chest area all these years. Okay, so let me look with my 10X, and you're looking, you know, this is kind of a close-up, looking through the camera lens, and see a little something that I want to. I also did, let's see, today's Tuesday, Monday night, maybe it was last night, I did the face shaving of all the little hairs. So I think I'll link a video showing, if you're like, what, face shaving, what is that? Just to get all the little hairs, and it also will get some rough spots as long as you're gentle. So I did that last night, but I'll link to a video showing how to do that. Okay, so this foundation is gorgeous. I mean, it's not sitting on top of my skin. It's not sitting on top of my pores like so many other foundations do. I can see why it's pricey, because it's really nice. And now I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, which is going to include concealer and setting the concealer, which I also showed in my how to camouflage my under eye tear troughs, and do the rest of my makeup, my eye makeup as well, and I'll be right back. So here's the finished look close up. I can tell you this looks amazing. And you know, sometimes when I'm filming, my nose can look really shiny, so I might add some powder a little bit later in the day. But next, let's check it later in the day. But before I do that, I want to also tell you about my free 3 pages of my best anti-aging tips, which you can get for free on my website. It's 3 pages. I'm 62 now, and I don't do any Botox, and I'm not against it, but I haven't done Botox or fillers. So something's working for me. It's both diet, skincare, and makeup. So those tips are what's on that sheet. So to get it, you go to my website, gloryb-tv.com/get-tips. And on that page, type your email address, then click the pink Get My Tips button, and you'll get the tips. Then all of the products that I'm talking about today are in the description box below the video, including the link and the discount code for 15% off this foundation or any products included in that LinkedIn Derm Store. Now, the thing is with Derm Store, there are some products they carry and those brands don't want you to get a discount. So the link I'm providing you takes you only to those products. And then on the left side of the page, you can filter by certain kinds of makeup or certain kinds of skincare, and they'll give you 15% off using the code GLORY, G-L-O-R-Y. I don't know if it's case sensitive. They gave it to me in all caps. So to get to the description box, if you're watching on a phone, you go below the video, and on the right side, there's a little V. Tap that little V. That opens up the description box. Scroll down a bit, then you'll see the word more in bold. Tap that word more, and that opens the description box completely, and you can scroll through and find the link and the discount code if you'd like to copy and paste. And then below that, I'll have all the products that I'm wearing today on the rest of my face, and hopefully I remember to put in my gold nail polish color as well. And then if you scroll down, there are links to other playlists, in my foundation playlist, for example, and other videos that you might be interested in and other discount codes. If you're watching on a computer, go below the video, and on the left side, you'll see the word show more. Click those words show more, and that opens the description box. And then you go scroll through and find the links. It's just before 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm sitting in front of a window. I thought that would be a better thing than going right into the sunlight. I didn't put any more powder on. I think this foundation has a little bit of a glow. I was outside about an hour and a half ago for about a half hour. So what's the temperature out like today? I don't know, low 70s. So it's a little warm. But let's see how my skin is looking. I think it looks pretty good. I'm looking at my little viewfinder here. So, just looking to see if it's looking worn. Let's see if I can get really close. Around, where it usually gets worn quickest is right below the eyes for me and the sides of the nose. So, okay, so that's my 3 p.m. check-in. We'll do one more check-in later today. It's 9:30 at night. That's really late for me. And I just checked my skin in my makeup mirror so I could see it a little more clearly. I have been outside a lot today. This is late for me. And I am getting some cakiness like right in here for sure. But my forehead looks good. The rest of my skin looks pretty natural. It's not cakey there. So I don't know if it's a tired thing or if, this is what it does every day after this many hours. But it's only right here under my eyes at the sides of my nose. Otherwise, it looks really good. So do I think it's a nice foundation? Yes, I think it's a very nice foundation. Is it worth the more than $90 price? I don't know. It goes on nicely. It looks really natural. If you like what they call J-Beauty Japanese products, then you'll probably love it. Are there others that work a little bit better that have more long-lasting where I don't get this toward the end of the day? Yeah, I think like the Estee Lauder Double Wear was really good for me. But if you want to check it out and get that 15% discount, do that. And then check out my other foundation videos in my foundation playlist. I'll get you started with 2 videos that you can get on the right side of your screen. And I'll see you in the next video.